Bounce that ass.
Welcome to my channel. Today's video will focus on the glutes. We'll also hit a little bit of those hammies, and of course the quads will also be touched. We'll do a total of 5 exercises, and I take about a 2-minute break between each set. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below, and let me know what other videos you want to see. Now let's go grow those glutes. So let's get started with our warm-up. We're going to get started with a reverse hack squat with no weights. Again, I do 10 of these on each side. I squeeze the glutes. You can kick the leg back if you like as well, but I like to do these for 4 sets, 10 reps on each side, just for my warm-up. Alright, so after we're done with our warm-up, I like to go into stationary lunges. I like to start on my left side only because I'm right-handed, so I tend to have one side better developed than the other. This way it'll keep me from using my dominant side. So we'll start on the left side with 10 lunges, and then we'll go into a sumo squat, 10 squats. Make sure you're getting deep in there. Your glutes is just like any other muscle, so if you work it out, it will grow and you will get a nice firm booty. So it may not look like Kim Kardashian's, but at least you know that you worked for it and you made it pop and stand out because you worked for that glute muscle. So after that, we'll go into this right lunge, and we'll do 10 here as well. And the reason we're doing 10 on each side is because our weight is actually lower. So I do, the lower the weight, the higher the reps are for me. So this is our last set. We'll do 10 there for a total of 40 reps in this one set. I know you're wondering, what if you're not ready for that 45 pounds? You can use any weight that you like to make this exercise actually work. Alright, so for this next set, I actually added some weight. So because we added weight, I'll now actually do 8 reps on each side. Still the same concept, you're still lunging. I'm still starting on my left-hand side, still doing the sumo squat in the middle. As you can tell, I've taken off my shoes, and the reason I like to do that is for stability. Because I've added weight, sometimes the shoes that I wear for when I lift are not squatting appropriate. So this way I actually have a better grip and I can move better. So this is the reason why I take off my shoes. I don't have squat shoes. So this is my way of making this exercise work. So after you've done your last rep in here, we'll do 8 of them as well. You'll get to rest for about a minute, 30 seconds is what I like to do. And we'll go on to our next rep. So I've continued to add weight. So now I've got 3 10 pounds on each side, as you can see. So I do less reps because our weight is higher. So we'll do 5 on the left-hand side. We'll do 5 in the middle. Again, I'm squeezing my glutes, making sure I'm getting that workout in because that's what I'm trying to grow. And then I'll go on to the right side. Make sure you're stabilizing yourself, guys. It's okay to take your time with it. This is heavier weight, so obviously you've got to have the right posture and you've got to be safe at all times. Notice that my feet are facing the same way that my knees are facing. So if they're facing out, your toes should be pointing the same way. So after I'm done, you make sure you walk your weights all the way through, lean it over, and drop those weights off. Alright, so this next exercise is a seated squat exercise with bands. I'm not really sure if that's the technical name for it, but that's what I like to call it. When I taught Zumba, we call these the booty bouncing squats, only because your butt is not actually sitting on the box. You're just kind of bouncing up and down. And you're moving kind of quickly. You're not really taking your time with it. You're just making sure that you're barely tapping it. So make sure your butt is what's tapping, barely coming up and down. The band is actually for resistance, which allows it to be just tap it harder. You work out those glutes and those hams, and of course you touch those quads. In this exercise, you'll actually see that I'll do 20 reps for all 4 of my sets, and that's only because my lower body is pretty strong. So for me, in these exercises, I know that I can handle 20 reps regardless of the weight. So as we discussed before, the lower the weight, the higher the reps. The higher the weight, the lower the reps. But only you know what your body can handle. So if you feel that you can do 20 reps for all of your sets, then so be it. But again, I tell all my clients, only you know what your body can handle, so you make sure you listen to it. All right, our next exercise is a sideways single leg press. I don't add any weight to these only because, again, I'm doing super high volume. And another thing I want to let you guys know, you can actually use the bands with this as well. I just chose not to. One thing I also want you to recognize is that I'm actually not locking my knee. It's super dangerous. Please don't do it. So just make sure you have a slight bend as you're going up. Don't lock that knee. Also, as you're coming down, I like to use my shoulder as my guide as to how far I need to go down to push. So I'll touch my elbow, I'll tap it with my knee, and then I'll actually come down and up as I touch, and then I'll alternate. Again, I started on my left because, again, my left side is my weaker side. So here you can't really tell that I'm tapping my shoulder, but I am. And as you can see, I don't completely lock my knee out. And I'll do 20 on each side for 4 reps. All right, ladies, this next exercise will be your best friend. It is great for those glutes. I actually add the resistance bands to this only because it actually gives a more burn when you do it this way. My weight is actually moderate. Again, I start on my left hand side as always. I do 20 reps on each side. I do 4 sets of these for 20 reps on each leg. My weight is moderate. Again, you need to kind of adjust the weight based on what your body can handle, but ladies, this exercise makes that glute burn. It's definitely great to help that glute lift and mold. All right, so our last exercise will still be focusing on the glutes. So I've actually just got these straps that are awesome. If you don't have these, guys, in the next clip you will see another way that you can actually do this exercise, but these new straps are great. I actually ordered these on Amazon. They're awesome. You can use them in versatile ways, so I absolutely love them. They're super easy to use. As you can see, you see this little loop that I'm pointing at now. You actually clip that to the hook that's on the machine, and it's Velcro, so you can adjust as needed. And they're super easy to use. So that's the hook that you'll actually hook it up to, and then you'll adjust your weight obviously based on whatever you can do, and then you'll do kickbacks with these. And I use the resistance bands again because, again, I want it to burn. I want it to give a little bit more resistance for me. My weight is moderate. It's at 12.5 on there plus the band. So you're kicking back, making sure you're actually getting that glutes in there and you're actually squeezing. Then I'll go down and up. I'll tap the front of my toe up and down, and I'll do those for 10 as well. So make sure that you're actually squeezing and you're going up and down, tap and up. All right, so now we'll go sideways, getting the outer part of the thigh, the outer part of the glutes. Again, I like to go across my leg and open up. That is for 10 as well. Make sure you're squeezing. That resistance will make you really feel it. It'll actually burn. So trust me, after doing 30 total reps on one leg, you are going to be hurting. Again, I actually start on my right hand side because, like I said before, I am right-handed, so I dominate that. But then we'll switch. I'll do the exact same exercise on the left-hand side. We do 10 kickbacks. Then we'll do 10 taps, and then we'll do 10 sideways. So you do these again for a total of 30 reps on each leg and 4 sets.